another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this task and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and their skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Where's it on?
My goodness, this weather.
It's so weird. Is it?
And that's still. It's hot.
It's hot.
I'm sorry, there's absolutely nothing.
Oh, but it's delayed. I just yanked the cable. Party for sure. How do you like the stage? Oh, you can hear the. Okay. I can't cackle anymore. It's so weird. She's just like cells of like warm. And then I'm like, oh, it's warm now, and then it's like back to cold again. Oh, you should have seen it.
You're next, P. I know. Did you say Paloma's present?
Oh my god, hi!
somewhere. Oh, there. Look at.
I'm
Kind of like yours. Yeah, you're twinning. Wait. Let me take a photo of that. Hold on. P and P Rod get together. It's okay.
Because you're super tall. Okay, go sit down. You go use your charm. Oh, that's gonna be so loud.
The ceremony that we'll
Yeah.
see test it out.
The microphone. Yeah.
That way, because this is not, it's not great. You know?
Yeah. How is this plugged in or is it not?
And let her know if they suddenly go off, check to see that that green light isn't beeping. Yeah.
We're gonna get ready to get started. If you are playing football, please make sure you're seated so we don't take away football. Testing. Please make sure that you guys take a seat. We're gonna get ready to begin. If you were playing football, thank you for not playing during the ceremony. We'll be taking away balls if you're playing football. This is a culmination ceremony, so we want to make sure that no one's playing football on the sidelines. Thank you so much. Good evening and welcome to Franklin Dual Language Academy Magnet 7 Culmination Ceremony. Buenas noches y bienvenidos al séptimo ceremonia de culminación de Franklin Dual Language Academy Magnet. Yo soy Ms. Juárez, the FDLA Assistant Principal. Soy la señorita Juárez, subdirectora del FDLA. First, you should be sitting with your family. Masks are optional for friends and family who could not make it. The event is being live streamed with the help of Ms. Sandoval Feng right in the back. So if you want to share that, make sure you go to our website. Primero debería de estar sentados con sus familias. Las cubrebocas son opcionales, Para los amigos familiares que no pudieron asistir a este evento, la ceremonia va a ser grabada por mi Sandoval que está allá atrás. El enlace está disponible en el sitio de web, si necesita compartir eso con alguien que no pudo venir hoy o tal vez que están en otro país, por favor hagan eso. Next, as you enter, you should have seen the QR code. A digital program can be accessed electronically from your phone by scanning the code. Cuando ustedes entraron, vieron un código QR. Se puede ascender el programa digital electrónicamente con sus teléfonos. Finally, we know that you all want to take pictures, but we want you to sit back and enjoy and relax. FDLA Senior and UCLA After School Program Coach, Robert Morales Peña, is close to the stage as your designated photographer. Think of him as someone you hire. He will be taking pictures of the students and we will make photos available to you and email the link. So no need to worry if you didn't bring your camera or you didn't get that perfect picture. He's here to take pictures. He's walking around. Finalmente, sabemos que todos quieren tomar fotos, pero queremos que se sienten y se relajen, que disfrute la ceremonia. Un mentor de nuestro programa de UCLA, Roberto Morales Peña, está cerca del escenario como nuestro fotógrafo, designado para tomar las mejores fotografías de los estudiantes y pondremos las fotos a su disposición base un correo electrónico. Okay, so that's it for opening. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our MC for the event, our middle school president, Yendri Mejía. Bienvenidos a todos, bienvenida a la presidenta.
Gracias, Ms. Juarez. My name is Yendri Aitani Mejia, and I am the FDLA Leadership President and this evening's MC. Bienvenidos a todos. To lead us in the flag salute, please welcome Evie Campbell and Sydney Sermeno. Please stand and join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance, first in English, then in Spanish. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yo prometo fidelidad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que representa una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos. You may now be seated.
It is now my honor to introduce Principal Marquez Martinez to address the culminating class and our guests. Un aplauso fuerte para la directora.
Muchas gracias, bienvenidos a todos, gusto en verlos, it's so nice to see you. Now this message is for our 8th grade culminating today and soon to be 9th graders. So good evening, honored guests. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate our Franklin Dual Language 8th grade culmination. Banderas, for me to tell you about a better tomorrow, we have to start with the past. 8 years ago, Franklin opened with 26 dual language students in the 6th and 7th grade. Parents had a vision of a more culturally linguistic society and were willing to prove to the district that this program was a need the community saw and knew it would attract some of the best students, and you are some of the best students.
Let's go sit back there.
So today, because of the advocacy of parents like the late Dr. Courtney McKitton, Close to 115 students are enrolled in middle school, and collectively, close to 300 students in the Franklin Dual Language Magnet. So big round of applause.
Raise your
Look
hand
at
and let
that.
us know. We're gonna go sit
Such
down
a
so
short
that we're
span.
Okay.
Usually we just push like
And I want to tell you, Panteras, that our dual language students are doing very, very good. They will be attending as they graduate tomorrow night. I know that some of our dual language students will be attending universities such as UCLA, Cal State University, San Diego, San Bernardino, Los Angeles, and Cal Berkeley. So it's the possibilities for you to be there are there for you. So, Panteras, en agosto regresarán a Franklin, pero como estudiantes de la prepa, quiero darles unas sugerencias para que puedan disfrutar y alistarse para la otra graduación, la cual los llevará al mundo adulto. Así es que nunca es tarde y quiero que aprovechen las oportunidades que Franklin les ofrecerán. Van a tomar cursos de AP, cursos de honores, se van a unir a actividades extracurriculares como el fútbol, baloncesto, tenis, voleibol, robótica, Key Club, liderazgo y también las actividades que UCLA After School ofrece. So, si no hay un club, ¿qué van a hacer? Van a formarlo, okay? You are going to create the club. If there's no club available that you want, you're going to create it. So these are tips for you. Y también recuerden que Franklin tiene una larga tradición y es que para recibir una chaqueta académica necesitan tener un promedio de 3.5 GPA. So start planning on A's and B's. That's what we want, A's and B's, so that we can get that academic jacket. Why? Because for sure, we're going to get ready for the next stage and to go to the university. I just want to say that I'm so proud of you. You have completed a milestone. The next journey will be what you make of it. So be excellent. Always be the best version of yourself. Y quiero tomar este minuto para agradecer a los maestros de Franklin Dual Language Magnet. Si tenemos aquí los maestros, favor, pueden pararse. If you are a teacher dual language, please stand. So big round of applause. Thank you. Y quiero dar un reconocimiento especial a la coordinadora, Rebecca Rowe. Este programa se fortalece año tras año por su compromiso y dedicación a crear un programa de excelencia. Y quiero darle las gracias también a los padres y guardianes por estar con nosotros. Pero antes necesito dar un regalito a Ms. Rowe. Ms. Rowe, this will live in your office. It is the symbol of strength, the symbol of forever grateful that I am for all that you do for this program. So now, let's celebrate. Hay que celebrar. So, con que comience la celebración. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Gracias, Directora. Each year, students take the stage at this special event to share reflections of their time at FDLA and their visions for the future. Please welcome our first speaker, Alison Cubias.
Can you hear me good? Yes? 1, 2, 3, testing. Buenas tardes, directora, maestros, personal, padres y queridos compañeros. I want to start by congratulating my peers, each and every one of you. Gracias por ayudarme cuando necesitaba ayuda y por ser pacientes conmigo. Now, si me preguntas cómo soy, no te sé responder, pero mi viaje empieza hace 14 años. Desde que nací hasta ser un adolescente, my biggest cheerleader has been my mom. Gracias por luchar por mis hermanos y por mí, aunque no fue muy fácil. Todavía recuerdo cuando me cantabas y me contabas cuentos para dormir, y eso te lo agradezco mucho porque yo siempre tenía pesadillas y eso me tranquilizaba. Te quiero mucho. Growing up in my kinders to elementary years, I learned the hard way that not everybody will be as nice. But that made me a part of who I am today. And it's growing and learning each day. All I wanted back then was to play, dance, and goof around. And sometimes pretend I was a famous actress. Doing this kind of stuff made me feel more free. In my home country, El Salvador, my grades weren't the best. I didn't believe in myself since they told me I was a failure and wasn't good enough by my teachers and classmates. Therefore, I will be punished for being a bad student. Pero, mi mamá me dio la oportunidad de estudiar en un país llamado Estados Unidos. Me ponía la idea de estar en un salón donde solo hablan inglés y no saber nada de lo que dicen. Pero desde primaria hasta la secundaria, todos mis maestros me ayudaron a ser una mejor estudiante. Por eso quiero agradecer a todos mis maestros por ayudarme y nunca rendirse en mí. One thing I'll take from my English and history classes, which is my teacher is Miss Villa, but before, can we all clap for her? Is to never ever forget your evidence and to always ask questions even if it is so embarrassing. Moving forward, I hope I have a really fun experience in high school and consider all the things I have learned throughout my life. También quiero seguir en contacto con mis amigos que no van a seguir en la escuela, como Elyria. I wish you the best in your new school and all happiest memories to you. Los dejaré con los siguientes mensajes para mis menores y mayores. We are young and we're meant to do mistakes. Don't let those mistakes stop you. Y como dice mi mamá, primero Dios nos vaya bien a todos en esta nueva etapa de nuestra vida. I am proud as a Salvadorian immigrant to be culminating and be part of class of 2023. Thank you.
Gracias, Alison. Our next speaker is Giancarlo Enamorado Funes.
before I start, I'd like to say a quote from one of my favorite artists, Playboy Cardi. I'd rather die before I come in last. This is meaning that I never want to be in the back and I'd always want to be a leader. Starting off, I'd like to say thank you to my brother, my dog, my sister, my parents, and my friends. Speaking of my friends, I want to say how I met one of my best friends, Andy Flores, because we met in preschool and he's always been there for me even at my lowest, and we're still friends to this day. We had fun experiences with my preschool teacher, Ms. De Los Santos and Ms. Castros. Like for example, when we used to ride in the little tricycles, eating the coffee cakes we enjoyed so much. About the teachers I've mentioned earlier, I'd like to say thank you to some of my elementary teachers for helping me continue and give me motivation to keep on going, like Ms. Olivares, Ms. Sobolski, and finally Ms. Soto. Also in elementary, I would like to say thank you to my abuela que me llevaba a la escuela y sin ella no podría cruzar la calle correctamente. There is also new people I met during the FDLA dual language program, and I'd like to say thank you to some of my main friends, starting with Matthew, Andy, Roger, Aiden, Elijah, and Ernesto. Most importantly, Matthew. We had very fun game nights on games such as Valorant when we played competitive. A game I also played was Brawl Stars. We did some tournaments. Even though I'm better at him, I still enjoy playing with him. I've had some changes this year. Some of you guys may have known the person known as Dogs. To sum it up, it's basically the worst version of myself. Now I'm proud to say that I've changed and I'm a way better person and easier to talk to. And also, some of my other changes I'd like to say is not being overly pushy and annoying. Also, some teachers I've met I'd like to give a thanks to are Ms. Villa, Mr. Myung, Ms. Orozco, and finally, Ms. Gutierrez. A experience I had with Ms. Villa was most important when I was struggling in her classes. She helped a lot, and without her Wednesday tutorings, I probably wouldn't be here today. Moving on, I'd like to say thank you to both my parents for pushing me on being a better person and continuing school and following my dreams. And then, most importantly, the night talks I had with my mom about pushing me to do my work. What I want you guys to remember of me in this middle school is to never forget what I did and the moments I've made in this program. Will mark I left like the time I left school for one semester with no explanation. Thank you, and remember to stay good and you will be rewarded.
Thank you, Giancarlo. En este momento se unen a mí para dar la bienvenida a nuestro distinguido orador invitado, our honored guest speaker, señor Daniel Colón.
Buenas tardes
You
todos.
need to get,
It's super
paper
exciting
towels
to be.
somewhere.
So I prepared a speech as the honored guest speaker. So very excited. Querida clase culminante de octavo grado de 2023, me siento muy orgulloso de ser su presentador invitado y de haber sido uno de sus maestros de este año. Desde el tiempo de que pasamos juntos yendo de excursión en paseos hasta discutiendo el aprendizaje socioemocional en el salón de homeroom y a veces cubriendo la clase de maestra Vía. Ha sido un placer ser su maestro. Aunque solo trabajé con ustedes durante 9 meses Vi a crecer esta clase de octavo grado en lo académico, en madurez, en sus intereses individuales. Aprendí que muchos de ustedes tienen un gran gusto en música y eso lo heredaron de sus padres. También aprendí que muchos de ustedes tienen esperanzas y sueños dignos para el futuro y si no los tienen en este momento, al menos saben que tienen tiempo y saben qué pasos tomar para llegar ahí. Estoy emocionado de que ustedes continúen aprendiendo y creciendo en los próximos años donde sea que los lleve la vida. Al salir de la escuela intermedia, el mayor consejo que puedo darles es que el aprendizaje y el crecimiento nunca paran. Como seres humanos, es natural para nosotros aprender y necesitamos amar el aprendizaje. Es lo que somos y es lo que te hace ser tú. Deseo lo mejor para todos y felicitaciones por culminar este programa bilingüe floreciente. Ahora en inglés. Dear 8th grade culminating class of 2023, I'm extremely honored and proud to be your guest speaker and to have been one of your homeroom teachers this year. From the time we spent together going on field trips to discussing social emotional learning in homeroom, and sometimes even covering Ms. Villa during 5th period, it has been a joy to be your teacher. I only got to work with you for about 9 months. I saw this 8th grade class grow in academics, maturity, and in your individual interest. I learned that many of you have great taste in music, and a lot of you got that from your parents. I also learned that all of you have deserving hopes and dreams for the future, and if you don't have them right now, at least you know you have time and you know what steps to take to get there. I'm excited for you as you continue learning and growing in the coming years, wherever life may take you. As you exit middle school, the biggest piece of advice I can give you is that learning and growing never stops. As human beings, it's natural for us to learn, and we need to love learning. It's who we are and what makes you you. I wish the best for everyone and congratulations on culminating from this flourishing dual language program. Thank you.
Gracias, maestro. Our student selected awards are a fun way for us to celebrate this milestone in our lives. Here to present them are two of our classmates, 8th grade class representative Alison Cubias and this year's Spirit Commissioner Camila Moynihan.
Testing? Test. Okay.
Over the last few weeks, our class discussed everything we knew about each other to try and come up with fun awards that show what our futures may hold.
Don't worry if you don't get our inside jokes. Let's start with Ernesto.
Ernesto, most likely to be yelled at for no reason.
Marjorie, most likely to laugh in the wrong situations.
Emily, most likely to do parkour.
Roger, most likely to score in another's team basket.
Roy, most likely to be 6 feet tall.
Elijah, most likely to super glue a baseball hat to his head.
Jasper, most likely to use a word you don't know.
Erudice, most likely to help you with your homework.
Edward, most likely to own 20 cats.
Aiden, most likely to pay for your food.
Heidi, most likely to spend $10,000 on a Frank Ocean concert.
Matthew, most likely to pull up in a sharpshoot suit.
Alison Cubias, most likely to win a dance competition.
Mia, most likely to become a tattoo artist.
Angelo, most likely to be a war hero.
Giancarlo, most likely to force everybody to memorize all 46 United States.
Illyria, most likely to become a professional dancer.
Andy, most likely to be an iPad kid.
Dylan, most likely to win a Call of Duty tournament.
Shayla, most likely to be an FBA agent.
Bella, most likely to have her makeup on point.
Raven, most likely to be in a shampoo commercial.
Natalie, most likely to become a famous actress.
Exley, most likely to eat pasta during lunch.
Tristan, most likely to live at the gym.
Joshua, most likely to start an NBA young boy fan club.
Danelli, most likely to have a secret life that nobody knows about.
Israel, most likely to become a ninja turtle.
Italia, most likely to become a makeup artist.
Camille, most likely to marry Pop Smoke.
Yendri, most likely to become president.
Baile, most likely to own every makeup product ever.
Peyton, most likely to have a library in her house.
Paloma, most likely to be on a baking show.
Janet, most likely to be an influencer.
Kimberly, most likely to game all night.
Alison Santos, most likely to make it to the NBA.
Zeke, pickiest person.
Heaven, most likely to sleep through a natural disaster.
Candy, most positive vibes.
Yuvia, most likely to start a conversation with a random stranger.
And Leslie, most likely to become a pro soccer player. Now we pass it to...
Thank you, Camila and Alison. Camila, please remain on stage. Another applause for Camila. Our next student speaker, once again, Camila Moynihan.
If you were to ask me to describe culminating the 8th grade in one word, I would use the word bittersweet. Bittersweet because it's a conflicting feeling knowing you're leaving a certain era of your life behind. A new part of you is being gained while another part is leaving you. Because of this, I want to use this speech to reflect so that I don't have to lose that part of me and I can hold on to it. To start off, growing up as a kid, I had really bad separation anxiety. I was the type of kid to wake my friends' parents up at a sleepover to tell them that I wanted to go home. I think the reason I had such bad separation anxiety was because of how amazing my parents are. They have always had unconditional love for me, they've always pushed me to do my best, and they've never forgotten to tell me how proud of me they are. For that, I cannot thank them enough. When I was in elementary school, I will admit that I was not the nicest kid. In fact, I would say I was the bossiest kid there, and anyone I went to elementary school with can back that up. Later, at the end of 5th grade, we went into a pandemic. For us Aldama kids, we had the worst 5th grade culmination ever, but I think that makes this culmination all the more special. I'm not saying I'm grateful for the pandemic, but I do appreciate how it taught me not to take things for granted. Although I do believe it changed me for the better, I had to go through a weird phase, as I'm sure most of us did, leading me to the worst haircut I've gotten in my life. Unlike how I was in elementary school, I do believe that I've changed for the better. However, now I'm going to talk about middle school. Looking back on this year, our class was different in worse ways than good. We started middle school online and 4 teachers left while we were here. And unfortunately this year something really traumatic happened to me. My siblings joined me in middle school. And let me tell you, everybody knows my brother as the kid that screams in the quad. Nevertheless, I love them and I hope they have a better middle school experience than I did. In all honesty, I had a lot of social drama this year, as I'm sure most of us did. I gained a lot and I lost a lot, but in the hard times is when you find your real friends. Estoy muy agradecida de ser parte de este programa bilingüe. Sé que es una habilidad que usaré para siempre. Es cierto que utilicé mucho el Google Translate este año, pero estoy practicando. Espero que algún día pueda hablar español suficientemente bien para que mis amigos no me llamen gringa. Ahora tengo muchas personas a las que quiero agradecer personalmente. Primero quiero agradecer a todos mis profesores de español por ser tan pacientes conmigo. I want to thank one of my friend's parents, Monica and Mario, for teaching me probably most of the Spanish I know. I also want you guys to know that you raised an amazing daughter. She's one of my best friends. Paloma, I'm so grateful for you. I want to thank all my elementary school teachers for building my foundation and Ms. Gutierrez for putting up with our class. I want to thank Jordy for being my shoulder to lean on at the end of the year. I can't wait to see you culminate next year. I want to thank Ms. Villa for helping us make that transition to high school and for being the teacher I've undoubtedly learned the most from in my entire life. I want to thank my mentor Sky for always laughing with me in class. I'm going to miss you when you graduate. I want to thank my best friend Anastasia. You've given me so many wonderful and fun memories. Thank you so much for being here today. Te quiero mucho, Bea. I don't see you as a friend, I see you as a sister. Of course, I want to thank all my friends and parents once again. And finally, I want to thank everyone in the audience. I love every single one of you, even if I don't know you personally. So a round of applause for you. I'm thankful for a lot, however, I want to be honest with you so that I can leave a part of me behind. I want you all to know that I forgive everyone. I forgive everyone who's wronged me. I forgive the friends I lost. I forgive the people who talked about me. I forgive myself for my mistakes and for letting what other people think affect me so much. Bittersweet is how I feel right now. Bittersweet because it's a conflicting feeling knowing you're leaving a certain era of your life behind. A new part of you is being gained while another part is leaving you. I'm leaving my resentment behind and I'm starting over. Now I'll leave you with the biggest lesson I learned this year. Sometimes it's not about fighting back, it's about learning how to take a punch. Thank you.
Thank you, Camila. Our final student speaker is Alison Santos.
Quiero comenzar ese discurso agradeciendo a mis padres y mis hermanas que me ayudaron en el camino y no consideraron por vencidos conmigo. Gracias a ellos estoy parada aquí hoy. First and foremost, I want to specifically thank my mom for helping me get through my anxiety. Without her, I wouldn't have the courage to talk to a big crowd like I am today. I've had many teachers throughout my life that have pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I'm truly grateful for my current teachers. Because of them, I've gotten out of my comfort zone and I've grown so much as a person in so much ways. But something I'm most proud of is not being shy. Because now that I've overcame it, I've made so many new friends and lots of new memories. Someone I also want to specifically thank is my best friend Bella Gonzalez for always being here for me. For always being here for me no matter what, and always being there whenever I need help with anything. This year was definitely not easy in any way, and I'm proud of every single one of my classmates for making it this far and getting through so much. Being in a dual language class wasn't easy, and I'm truly happy I took dual language because I wasn't the best at speaking Spanish nor writing in Spanish. But now I have gotten so much better at it. Therefore, knowing two languages gives me better opportunities in getting a job in the future. We have all overcame so many obstacles this year. I overcame these obstacles thanks to my mom because she has always pushed me through and always told me I could do anything if I really put my mind to it. This year may be ending, but I'm beyond excited to see what high school has in store for all of us. I can't wait to see what the future holds for each and every one of you guys. Congratulations to everyone, and thank you everyone who came to spend this special day with us. Thank you.
Thank you to all our speakers. And now for the awards portion of the ceremony. Students, when you hear your names, please take the stage to be recognized and photographed. The line up in front of the stage for a group photo. Please welcome for the presentation of our Excellence in Science, Science teacher, Ms. Brenda Gutierrez.
I've had the honor and challenge of working with this culminating class for the last 3 years. They started off as tiny rectangles on my Zoom screen, and they have grown to be the bright minds in front of you. It is with great pride that I stand before you to present the Excellence in Science Award to 2 outstanding individuals who have shown an exceptional passion for science and consistently demonstrated curiosity over the past 3 years. Congratulations to these 2 exceptional young scientists, Peyton Presas and Esli Guizar Soto. May you never stop asking questions.
Please welcome for the presentation of our Excellence in Mathematics Awards, math teacher, Miss Allison Martinez Yabruti.
It is an honor and a privilege to have taught the young mathematicians before us today and to present this Excellence in Mathematics Award. In recognition of your persistence, curiosity, critical thinking, and mathematical fluency throughout the school year, I'm excited to present this award to Roy Amaral and Heidi Cruz.
welcome for the presentation of our Excellence in English and History Awards 8th grade teacher, Miss Erika Villa.
Buenas tardes a todos. Yo quiero dar gracias a ustedes por compartir sus hijos conmigo porque yo tengo 2 periodos con ellos todo el año. So thank you to everybody for sharing your children with me because I get to spend 2 days with them all year long and I've seen them grow. I have them for English and for U.S. history, and we do a lot of combining of the 2 classes and the content throughout. So a lot of it has been challenging for our students when they come in shy and they're scared to stand in front of an audience, but they've grown and they've stood in front of audiences of little 6th and 7th graders, taught them how to do portfolios and digital citizenship, arguments, and citing their evidence. So I want to recognize 2 students for U.S. History, Historia en Español, que no es fácil para aprender la historia de los Estados Unidos en español. Y tengo 2 estudiantes que siempre me recalcaban los detalles, si se me pasaba algún detalle, eran rápidos en llamármelo a mi atención. Primero, Giancarlo y a Jasper. Y para mis 2 jóvenes que ya les tocó verla, para las clases de inglés, que they challenged themselves for the English course and always helpful for everybody else. I want to recognize Camila and Allison Santos.
Thank you, Ms. Villa. Now welcome our academic counselor, Ms. Brenda Herrera, and our magnet coordinator, Ms. Rebecca Rowe.
So I'm going to have Mrs. Herrera at my side. And we have lots of awards to give out now. On behalf of the Los Angeles Unified School District and our attendance counselor, Salvador Miranda, I would like to recognize 2 students for outstanding attendance. En nombre del Distrito Escolar Unificado de Los Ángeles y nuestro consejero de asistencia, Salvador Miranda, me gustaría reconocer a 2 estudiantes por su excelente asistencia. Congratulations to Roger Alfaro and Jasper Anthony. And Jasper Anthony. Moving on to the Counselor Awards of Excellence. The Counselor Awards of Excellence are given to students who have earned 4 or more A's on their semester report cards. Los reconocimientos de excelencia son para estudiantes que han recibido 4 o más A's en sus calificaciones. Felicitaciones a estos. Okay, there's a page missing. Felicitaciones a estos estudiantes por perseverar a través de las circunstancias extraordinarias de los últimos 3 años. Congratulations to these students for persevering through the extraordinary circumstances of the last 3 years. Roy Amaral, Jasper Anthony, Heidi Cruz, Allison Cubias Zelaya,
Elidia Eshed, Esli Guizar Soto, Yendri Mejia, Camila Moynihan, Peyton Presas de Paloma Rodriguez, Now on to the President's Awards for Educational Excellence and Achievement. Founded in 1983, the President's Education Awards Program honors graduating students for their achievement and hard work. Students will receive certificates as well as letters from President Biden. Fundado en 1983, el programa de premios a la educación del presidente honra a los estudiantes que se gradúan por sus logros y su arduo trabajo. Los estudiantes recibirán certificados y cartas del presidente Biden. Los ganadores de los premios oro y plata de este año son: this year's gold and silver award winners are Yendri Aitani Mejia, Peyton Presas Davis, Leslie Zepeda Mundo, Esli Guizar Soto, Roy Amaral, Elidia Eshed, Camila Moynihan, Jasper Anthony, Paloma Rodriguez, Ezekiel Sermeno, Allison Cubias Zelaya, Dylan Florian, Raven Gonzalez Pastrana, Sheila Franco Perez, y Heidi Cruz. This is the President's Award for Educational Excellence, gold and silver. We didn't practice with all these extra adults on the stage. That's it for now, and Miss Yendri will come back up and take care of it.
What?
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Thank you, Ms. Rowe and Ms. Herrera. Now welcome to the podium nuestra maestra de español, Lorena Fernandez Carrillo, to present the 8th grade Biliteracy Pathway Award.
tardes, queridas familias y estudiantes. Bien, me llamo Lorena Fernández Carrillo y este año ha sido por sorpresa que he sido la maestra del 8º grado, porque normalmente yo soy maestra de high school y ha sido de sorpresa y ha sido al final muy agradable la experiencia, porque aquí en Franklin High School el programa ofrece algo único que no ofrecen otras escuelas de Los Ángeles, porque lo normal es que en muchas escuelas en el grado de 8º se estudia español nivel 1 y me siento muy orgullosa de que sus hijos han podido leer clásicos de la literatura como Don Quijote de la Mancha, El Lazarillo de Tormes y autoras contemporáneas como Isabel Allende y Rosa Montero. Os voy a leer un pequeño poema de Antonio Machado. Caminante, son tus huellas, el camino y nada más. Caminante, no hay camino, se hace camino al andar. Al andar se hace el camino y al volver la vista atrás, se ve la senda que nunca se ha de volver a pisar. Caminante, no hay camino, sino estelas en la mar. We are so proud of today's medalists. For 3 years, they have had 3 classes in Spanish, making our program one of the most rigorous in the district. 18 students awarded today qualified through a combination of their outstanding grades in English and Spanish, and their essays, which were scored by our Bilingual Awards Committee. Before we give out the medals, join me in a round of applause for every person in this audience. Whose presence here today tells the world that a bilingual education is a right that every student deserves. Estamos muy orgullosos por estos estudiantes galardonados. Todos ellos han pasado las 3 clases en español durante los últimos 3 años, haciendo que nuestro programa sea uno de los más rigurosos del distrito. Han sido premiados 18 estudiantes cuyos logros se deben a una combinación entre sus calificaciones sobresalientes en inglés y en español y sus ensayos que fueron calificados por nuestro comité de premios bilingües de esta federación. Antes de entregar las medallas, otro aplauso. Y así vamos a constatar que la educación bilingüe es un derecho esencial para cada uno de los estudiantes. Y más aplausos. Vamos ahora a felicitar a los ganadores de este premio, el Pathway to Biliteracy. Marjorie Albánez Méndez. Roy Amaral. Jasper Anthony. Eurídice Ávila. Heidi Cruz. Alison Cubias. Elaira Esset. Sailo Franca Pérez. Raven González Pastrana. Esli Guizar Soto. Gendry Mejía. Camille Moilinan. Peyton Presas Davis. Paloma Rodríguez. Kimberly Rolón. Alison Santos. Lluvia Álvarez y Leslie Cepeda.
That's my favorite one.
Thank you, Ms. Fernandez Carrillo. And congratulations, everyone. Ms. Rowe, Ms. Marquez Martinez, and Ms. Villa, please return to the stage. I am going to proudly join my classmates for the presentation of certificates.
Excuse me. Is there a restroom over there?
Yes, there should be one right over there.
Thank you.
Do we have the music?
It's coming. Just go this way.
Ernesto Abrego. Marjorie Albanez Mendez. Emily Alejo. Oh, yes, happy birthday. Congratulations and happy birthday to Roger Alfaro. Roy Amaral. Elijah Andolon. Jasper Anthony. Edward Castellanos. Aiden Sendejas. Heidi Cruz. Matthew Quadra. Allison Cubias Zelaya. Mia Diaz. Angelo Edmonds. Giancarlo Enamorado Funes. Elidia Eshed. Andy Flores. Dylan Florian. Sheila Franco Perez. Bella Gonzalez. Raven Gonzalez Pastrana. Natalie Guillermo. Esli Izar Soto. Herrera. Daniele Leon. Israel Lopez. Italia Medina Rojas. Yendri Aitani Mejia. Camila Moynihan. Violet Pacheco. Peyton Presas Davis. Paloma Rodriguez. Janet Rojas Morales. Kimberly Rolon. Allison Santos. Ezekiel Sermeno. Heaven Shelton. Kendi Toris Mendoza. Lluvia V. Alvarez. Leslie Zepeda Mundo. Tonight we heard 4 wonderful student speakers reflect on their middle school years. They expertly hit on every key element of what it means to be at the end of this younger adolescent phase. Middle school is a time of tremendous growth and struggle. So if you're sitting here tonight, you went through something and you persevered and you're completing a very important phase. We celebrate you for that incredible achievement. Standing here with my 7th culminating class of the Franklin Dual Language Academy, I would like to congratulate you with all my heart. I also want to extend a special thank you. I'm constantly telling my teachers how much I love and appreciate them, but I don't often get to publicly recognize the rest of our wonderful program. After years of scheming and dreaming, Miss Yenny Yee was this year finally able to fold our extended day into her UCLA after-school program. Please help me applaud her and her colleagues, Miss Yancy and Miss Deja. And maybe they're not here anymore. There they are! Come on stage!
Oh!
One thing I hope for our graduates is that you enter high school and do stuff. I want you to be busy and too tired to get into trouble. I want you to be in clubs. I want you to travel. I want you to start clubs. I want you to do sports. I want you to go to tutoring. I want you to write your essay 5 times. I want you to do things. And when you participate in our after-school program activities, you get busy and tired, and that's what we want for you, is to never feel bored. Thank you, Miss Yi. Thank you, Miss Deja. Thank you, Miss Yancy, wherever you are.
Hello everyone, congrats class of 2023 for culminating. All your hard work has paid off. I'm here on behalf of our Beyond the Bell after school program. I would like to show some recognition and appreciation to a few students who were a part of our program. Our first certificate of recognition goes to Edward Castellano for his continuing hard work and dedication to his coursework. Next, we have a certificate of appreciation for Mia Diaz for her outstanding participation in our program. And lastly, another certificate of appreciation for Angelo Edmond, who throughout our program has shown outstanding sportsmanship and appreciation with us. Congrats, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Right, it's cold. Una vez más, todos den la bienvenida a la señora Juárez.
Gracias, gracias, felicitaciones nuevamente. Vamos. Eso no estaba aquí, ¿eh? Vamos a ver de qué se trata esto.
Thank you very much. Before we end the night, I just want to say a few words for a very special person who has made this year possible. Me, along with my fellow classmates, would like to give our middle school coordinator, Miss Rebecca Rowe, a very big thank you for all of the hard work she's put in to help our class and teachers. Miss Rowe was the person who organized every event, fundraiser, field trip, and so much more, and she's done such a wonderful job. Our class put her through a very difficult year, but she never gave up on us and always tried her hardest to make sure each and every one of us succeeded. So one last time, let's give Miss Rowe a big round of applause for all of the time and effort she's put into us and this program. Muchas gracias a la señora Rowe y tiene una noche maravillosa.
Eso lo tiene que poner en su oficina, ¿verdad? Para que todos vean el gran trabajo que hacen. So, felicitaciones nuevamente a la clase del 2023. Con eso concluimos nuestra ceremonia de culminación. Students, we will see you next school year. Gracias a todos, que tengan una buena noche y felicitaciones a todos.